when we really want something to change, and we put in a lot of energy and we put in a lot of effort, and things don't begin to progress quite the way in which we hoped, well, quite often in those particular circumstances, our longing builds for a different result. So then we begin to put in even more effort. And then when we put in even more effort, well, it still doesn't bring the desired result. So what do? I think you might be able to guess. We put in even more effort and we get an even greater longing for a different result, but still, we may not get the result that we desire. Then suddenly, that desire can turn into something else. That longing can transform into an emotion that is much worse. And in some area of your life or another, you're longing for a change. Now, what area of your life might that be in? That's going to be different for each person, dependent upon where the present transits are falling in your horoscope, what planetary period or dasha period, as it's also called, that you're in, and the transits, right? So if you would like more information on that particular set of circumstances, you can schedule an astrological service with me through the astrological services page of my website. You can do that at the link above. So in those instances, something that started off as simply a longing suddenly has become a fear, right? And when fear comes into the equation and still we don't begin to see the progress that we were hoping for, then we begin to get exhausted. And that's the moment that you get very close to throwing in the towel and just going, oh, I give up, right? Well, a certain level of surrender might be necessary, but it's not the surrender that goes, I'm just going to give up. The surrender that's necessary is surrendering that stressful attachment that you have to things working out more quickly than they're going to likely be able to. Does that mean you should stop putting in the effort? No. Does that mean you should not recognize that this is something that needs to change? No. It just means that you're doing enough. And the more you amplify your mind into thinking that you are going to be in control of this situation and be able to alter it come what may, the sooner you let go of that particular mindset, then the easier you're going to find your path becoming. You may think that nothing is getting accomplished, but there is much progress happening. It's just not happening in the manner that you would like for it to, and it may not be able to happen in that particular manner. But the effort that you're putting in is definitely bringing progress. And one of the worst things that you can do at this particular moment is to throw in the towel on faith, right? Don't allow the tension of the moment to swallow your faith. That's a really horrible way to feed your fears. Don't feed your faith to your fears. That's not the way to go about things, right? Instead, surrender the stress that you're feeling. Surrender the tension that you're feeling. Surrender, perhaps those feelings in the back of your mind that are making you think that, I'm failing. Surrender those as well. In the moment that you're able to do that, then you can have a greater level of peace of mind. In those particular moments, suddenly ideas that take you a step closer to the destination become more prominent. I wanted to remind everybody that the Pulse of the Universe Academy of Vedic Astrology is now up and running. I am adding new lessons pretty much every 2 or 3 days. If you're interested in checking it out, you can do so at the link you'll see above. That's going to do it for the moon's transit through Mrigasira Nakshatra on the 25th of August, 2019. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.